Hey, talk about the instant attraction. You doing all this talking. Yo, that girl was flirting. She was up in here. She was like, she was looking at him sideways like, I can get him from this angle, that angle. That's my man. I was like, man, just
she see what she was. She liked it. Hey y'all, welcome back to Relationship Talk with the Loys. I'm Tyece.
I'm Courtney.
And we do relationship talks, we do reviews of relationship shows. If this is something interesting, please continue to watch and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you can see all of our uploads, okay? So this season of Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 2. This episode we were able to see, what? 2 weddings?
2 weddings. Yeah.
And like a preview of the others. But I love that little tea ceremonies they started out with Bao and Johnny. So last episode, Bao and Johnny got married. They had the traditional wedding. Then they had the tea ceremony when they changed into their traditional attire. And they both look so nice in the red and gold.
Yeah, Bao wanted someone to come into her life and didn't have to
kind of explain
search the background and this and that. My man came in, knew everything. He knew him for 15 years. So
she ain't know him. She knew him 15 years ago. When she said, I was like, you ain't been in contact with this man.
That's true.
Yeah, so I was like,
that's true.
But she did want somebody that understood her, you know, her traditions and her culture, and she got the person. So I'm happy for her with that. I thought that was nice. And the giving the tea to the parents was just not, you know, very traditional. And I think that's the first time they had a traditional wedding on the show. If I can remember, I don't think. Correct us if you let us know in the comments below if they had any other couple did a cultural wedding on the show. I don't think so.
Yeah, but that was cool. That was neat. I like the tea ceremony. They did the whole. I guess it was like, I don't want to be rude. It was sticks, 3
they
sticks,
lit it.
and they put them together. Then they put them in I think it was a vase, and it was deep. It was
cool. I like it.
It's just like the traditional thing of, I guess, the American way of lighting up the candles.
I don't know if it's the same.
I don't know.
It is. Thing. They did say it's like bringing the family together. Yeah,
joining together and lighting them, and you know, just like they do with the sand, mix the sand. Yeah.
We don't want to say nothing that's wrong. We all know for sure. For their rest of the reception, they were, you know, it seemed like they were getting along, and he was asking about having babies with her, and she's like, I don't know how many I want, but. You know, she said 2 at the most. That's it.
She's like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
He came in all, you know, joyful, the party, with the reception. She still feel a little tense, and he said it. He was like, you know, he's taking it slow with her because she's still a little apprehensive and she's not as relaxed as he is.
Yeah, my man kept his hand on her hip, and just, you know, she didn't know how to dance, and he was like, I guess we can do it like this.
Yeah, she was very awkward and a little stiff.
Johnny looked kind of smooth there, man.
Yeah, she said he was a player back in the days in the Himalayas, you know?
Bao, don't mess that one up now, because you're in your technical ways, and wow.
She just have to relax. Once she relax and, you know, get a little more comfortable with him, I think they'll be able to mesh a little bit more. She's a control freak. She needs to just like let go and let loose and just take the moment and just be in the moment. So if she do that, I think they'd be all right. All right, so now we have Zack and Michaela. Now, they showed their wedding, and I thought I liked Bao and Johnny, but this week, Michaela and Zack took the cake. Like, after their wedding, we could have just cut the TV off and not watch the rest of the episode.
Bao and Johnny, they started off on the good foot. They had a step on everyone else because they knew each other.
Yeah.
They seen each other, and they got over in the land. But Michaela and Zack, my gosh.
Well, let's first talk about Zack with him crying before the ceremony. I thought that was so sweet. It just shows how much he's really into the process, like really wants to get married. Like people probably look like, oh, he crying all the time, but that just shows that he's an emotional person. He's very sure of what he wants. He wants a wife, and he was just so happy. It was tears of joy, it was tears of relief, it was tears of all this time of waiting and wanting this and finally getting it, and just like being appreciative of the fact that you're finally going to get that wife that you've been desiring for such a long time. So that was so sweet. And it just seems like their family is very sensitive anyway, because the dad was crying at the wedding. And,
emotional group of people.
Yeah. So they're very in touch with their feelings. It's nice to see that in a black man. Because, a lot of people just think you're not supposed to have feelings and you're supposed to be all tough all the time. So that was nice. But that wedding, when Michaela came down the aisle and she saw her man, it was like sparks. All over the place. It was just like them alone in the room and nobody else was there. I just thought that was I think that's the best wedding we've seen that I could remember. I know Woody and Amani was really nice, but that wedding was like, you seen the instant attraction was there.
Hey, talk about the instant attraction. You doing all this talking. Yo, that girl was flirting. She was up in here. She was like, she was looking at him sideways like, I can get him from this angle, that angle. That's my man. I was like, man, just
she see what she was. She liked it. She
take
was
off
the first one to compliment
everybody. Just take it all.
She was
take it all.
Handsome,
gorgeous.
She even let him compliment her first.
Man,
she was like,
Zack, I feel afraid for you right now. She going, yeah.
She was like, we told y'all last episode.
I didn't think she was on like that.
She was gonna be GTD.
Oh my God.
And them GTD, they already off. Before they got out of the they were slipping off as they was coming out of the
They wrapped it around his head already. As we speak. Man, she was giving him like everything.
They were looking like, what I'm gonna do to you?
She was flirting with every piece of her body.
Even when they was taking pictures, he was like, where your hand going? She was like, listen, I'm just trying to see what you're working with. I was like, girl, hey.
Bam, she was into it.
She is not.
She into him.
She is not reserved at all.
At the present moment. Man, what?
They were into each other. Okay.
I didn't see this one coming. Normally I can see. But I didn't think she was that flirtatious. My God.
I knew they would have.
On, Bachelorette. Ooh. Okay.
She said she was going around thanking all the producers. Thank you.
Bobbing. Hey, I didn't know.
She was happy.
Give me that. You gave me that.
She was very happy with the man she got. I just hope that it's more than just a physical attraction and they really have something deep and really fall in love and last. So let's hope, because physical attraction could fizzle. So let's see what happens.
She even liked the boy name. She said Zack.
And then she's like, do you want a Zack? Do you want a Zack Jr.?
Do you want a Zack Jr.?
I was like, who thinks of that?
So
That's the first question.
She was on.
But let's talk about his vows. His vows is very nice.
My man was on point. My man just gave her the business. I ain't even pulling out a piece of paper.
Exactly. He had it memorized. It was like Zack had them vows for a while.
He didn't even pull out no piece of paper, nothing like that.
He had them vows for a while.
She was like, let's go right now.
He is very charming. He listen, he was ready. So let's see what next episode, honeymoon. Hey y'all, if y'all like our content so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow us on Instagram or Facebook, relationship_talk_voice.
And if you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, you'll be down with the Lloyd Love Movement.
Right now, they're my favorite, Zack and Michaela.
It wasn't. What happened to Bao and Johnny?
I just say this week it was Zack and Michaela.
All right, so
they took the cake this week.
Ryan going to...
Please. Well, listen, it might surprise me. I didn't know how Michaela and Zack was gonna match up, so let's see.
Yeah.
All right, so the next couple that got married also in this episode was Myrla and Gil, not Jill. Myrla and Gil. Gilbert. So we already knew that it was gonna be an issue because Myrla is a diva and she's into her fashion, her red bottoms, and shopping and everything. And they said it to her in her when her family describing her, and I was like, why do these families? I get it, you want the person to know, but let them find out later. You gotta air everything out in the beginning. It's because all his people looking like, she want to shop? She high maintenance. She this.
Materialistic.
Yeah, so it's like, they could have done better than that. I didn't realize she had a little bit of depth to her. Because on the surface, like, oh, she's into fashion, she's into this. Like, I like dressing nice and I like nice things. But once you started talking and realized she's an educator and she really, have some depth, they both are doing city jobs. They both work for the city.
Oh, so you bonded with her then. So you bonded because she works for the city. She's an educator and you related. So before you didn't relate and you just thought she was just stuck.
Stuck up.
Huh? That's what you...
She's stuck up. I ain't gonna take that back. She's a little bougie, but I'm glad that she has a little bit more. She's more than just that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice that they kind of connect in that way. They're both serving. She's serving the kids. He's serving the public with both their jobs. She keeps saying that she ain't gonna change though. That's the only thing that gets to me. Like, I'm not gonna change it. This is my lifestyle I have, and I'm not gonna change. And people understand, marriage is compromise. You gotta give a little, and to get.
Well, to her defense, she came down the aisle and she seen the dude, and he had the bald head. She said she was gonna be distracted. So, but she said, I can give that up. Like, so I guess she's willing to compromise a little bit. Not on her red bottom shoes though.
No.
She
compromises the bald
material
head.
stuff, but we'll see. Let's not throw her to the wolves.
All
even
right.
though
throw her
to the wolves. Even though she looking like she could be a problem for my man Gilbert. But we gotta let it play out a little bit. Gotta let it play out.
I feel like initially she wasn't attracted because of the bald head. Because he complimented, he was like, you're gorgeous. And she was just like, thanks. She didn't even give him a compliment back. It's so different than Zack, as soon as Michaela was like, oh, you handsome. And he was like, you're gorgeous.
Hey, but then he, not to cut you, then he complimented her dress. And you see, she
yeah, and she not even just complimented you look nice in your suit.
What was up with that? He said, you look gorgeous. She smiled, thanks. And then compliment the dress. And everything came out. Ooh.
Because she's happy that he liked the dress.
See that material?
Yeah, she is.
Realistic that so when you compliment the...
Because you saying you like the whole package.
All right. So what you were saying, if you remember, I'm sorry, I done cut my wife off. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that then with the whole dog situation, she's just like, does he drool? Does he shed? Like, okay, let's go back to the experts now. Now, Pastor Cal.
Pastor Cal was getting the brunt of stuff. He's not the only one that's making the decision.
I'm just saying.
They got 3 of them, and the other 2 are women, and y'all know a lot. Y'all do. Y'all know a lot. So why Pastor Cal got to be in the midst of
to
everything
the experts.
And just...
She said she didn't want no bald head. Y'all give her a bald head. She said she didn't want nobody. She didn't like animals. Y'all give her somebody that has an animal. Like,
so y'all setting this...
It's setting them up to fail. Or to have to overcome a lot of differences. I'm just saying. I know they say sometimes you ask for certain things, you really don't know what you want, and maybe if you try something new, it might work. I get that whole aspect of it. But simply you don't like dogs, and somebody got a dog, that's a bit, how these people are with their dogs?
Well, she used to living for a certain lifestyle too. So why they didn't pay a whole BJ? You know, because this dude gotta have some money.
I can't.
You gotta have some money.
That's a knockoff Odell. He just got the look, but not the money. I think that they both need to really sit back and talk about what each other needs, what's important to each other, what is like a non-negotiable, and then kind of figure out where they could go from there.
I was, kind of shocked that she said, her prayers was answered, and she said, "Yes, Lord." So she prayed for something, and her prayers was answered. So that means she must gonna keep this man because she prayed for something.
So the answer of being married, maybe not the person she's getting married to, but she's happy to be married.
So the person that the Lord has given her is not good enough. That's what you're trying to say?
She's happy to be married.
Okay.
I think that's where she was at. She's happy to be married.
All right.
And she got to figure out if the person she's married to is that the person she wants. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, so we're going to see about this.
We're going to see.
They wanted some kids, too. I don't know how they're going to come out.
She's more concerned about how her body's going to come back after the kids. She said 1, maybe 2. Depends on how her body bounced back from the first kid.
That's right.
So
she's like, yo, I worked hard for this
body.
She
work out every day. So.
And
that's another thing they have.
Me having a kid is going to stretch me all out. Like, I can't be doing that.
They also have that workout regimen in common because he said he used to be a trainer.
Yeah, it seems like
and
everybody
she likes to work out.
Not everybody, but I don't think Ryan,
he did say he worked out.
All right.
I don't know if Brett worked out, but she kind of nuts though. She ain't had no relationship, boy. Kiss nobody.
Kiss the dog.
She got released. She got released somehow.
Kiss the dog. Now I'm jumping off that.
All right, let's go to them. Next one is Ryan and Brett. I ain't hardly had nothing on them. They like after.
I got something on
Myrla and Gil. I was just like, whatever.
I call Brett is Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's all they got. Why episode her all this looking red?
I don't know how you noticed that.
And then she got red hair. So I don't know.
I think the light on her hair
and it's so
is
bright
reflected on her face. Because they got all them lights when they taping, so that's probably what it is.
I'll leave my thought alone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We can
but I think it was very nice. The day of the wedding that he sent her mom some flowers. I thought that was very, and that kind of touched her. And she's like, oh, he seems like a caring person because he sent the flowers.
Flowers.
And I thought his gift to her was cute too. What?
Why you thought that was so cute?
Because he was like, this is your chance, last chance to run. Then he gave us the sneakers. It's better Johnny's gift to Bao.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, man, Johnny had put some thought to it.
Well, he did. Okay, so we watched the what's the show called again? Whatever, the after show where Johnny was explaining his gift. And I wish he had just explained that in the note. Then she wouldn't have been so upset.
Well, he said he explained it in the note.
But it was too much.
He started writing from the bottom, and he started writing too much, and he put an arrow up on top, and he continued, and she bust him down for that.
Exactly. It was too confusing. The way he explained it was sweet, but he should have did a better job.
Okay, now back to the sneakers.
That was cute, because he said that this is your last chance to run, and these are sneakers if you want to run.
And that's what you got to say.
I thought that was it was quirky and cute.
To me, that's a red flag.
Gosh.
The man saying, listen, I'm all messed up. I should have had some therapy before I got on this show. But listen,
saying.
I'm going to give you some sneakers. I'm just warning you right now. Red flag. Whoop, 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 whoop. That, hey, get out while you can. Okay?
I don't know how you read into all that.
What?
Anyway.
Get out while you can, man.
That's all I got.
He was a serial dater. He said, yo,
now
listen,
he's
I'm just going to date you.
I think.
It's all good. It's all good.
He said the last couple of months he's been trying to get serious, so maybe he's changing.
Sneakers and giving you a chance. Run.
I don't know.
I'm so
Ain't
bad.
no reason for her to run because he just gonna bore her to death. That's what I see. That's what I see. Is that like, I don't know. Hopefully they spice it up because once we get to that, we're like, oh, what they got to say.
And what was the best man name?
I don't know.
Ryan K. What is up with all these Ryans?
I don't know.
Ryan Lance.
I don't remember what the best man looked like.
Ryan K. Oh man, Ryan. His name is Ryan. What?
It's a common name.
Hey, it's all good. I don't have nothing on Brett, and I ain't writing nothing down. Like,
it wasn't really that much to say. She keep talking about she's been single for 2 years. I'm just trying to see what the kiss gonna be like because she had 2 years. Wait,
kissed the dog before.
I'm just saying my dog. All right. Next couple is Jose and Rachel. So they just showed the back. Jose and Rachel. Yeah, you keep not remember what their names are. But Jose, I think he looked nice in his suit that he picked out. It was a little flashy. He said, I'm not really flashy, but I want something a little, But
buoyant.
Rachel looked so nice in her dress. I think out of all the brides, she looked fabulous. And the fact that she just lost some weight, it just like boosts her confidence because she looked her dress fit her really nice. I think a lot of I loved Michaela's dress and I loved Bao's dress. Myrla, I didn't really like her dress that much. I thought it was too much happening. And I don't remember what Brett's dress looked like. Oh, she had a lot of boobs out. But I loved Bao's dress and I loved Michaela's dress, and I thought Rachel's dress fit her to a T. Everything looked really nice. She was looking really nice in her dress. And she wasn't even done up yet. That was just trying on the shop and she looked fabulous. So that's one thing I wrote down. Loved her dress. Other than that, I ain't got nothing on them. Because they kept repeating the same thing. It was like the same thing they kept repeating.
It's because she lost 35 pounds in 9 months.
Yeah, that's all I got from the episode. The same thing that they said from the beginning, that she lost weight and she...
Well, that to me that shows insecurity a little bit.
She's a little insecure because
she's gonna probably lean on this guy for get some security, because if he say one wrong thing, it may break her down. Because
she was saying that she doesn't want this to kind of counteract with the fact that she had just lost weight. She just want this to now bring her back to gaining weight again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She's like a pleasing person. She always compromises in relationships and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So let's see how, she doesn't seem like a Myrla, so hopefully she's budget conscious because, Jose don't spend no money. Well, he's very conscious on his money that he spent. It has to be for a purpose because he is very budget friendly. So I think in that aspect, they should be all right. Because she doesn't seem like a big spender kind of person.
I got a question, Jose.
Oh my gosh.
What is your 257th question?
I think the first question is gonna be like, do you have a budget? Do you have a budget? Do you stick to the budget? How much do you spend a month? I have a budget. You want to see my budget? That was gonna be his first couple of questions. That's my thoughts.
Okay. All right.
All right, tell us what y'all thought about this episode in the comments below. Did you like it? What was your favorite dress? What was your favorite couple so far? So this one, I am putting Michaela and Zack #1 for me. Love them so far. Bao and Johnny is #2. And I guess Myrla Gil, because them last two, they always going to be at the bottom so far for me. They always going to be a bottom. Unless they change my mind next episode. and bring some excitement. They just like, whatever.
So Myrla and Gil is
Number 3 for me.
number 3. Okay.
I think they're gonna have some issues, but
Now you do understand we're not rating them right now. We're rating them after.
I know, I get it.
All right, we got a system that we got going here. It's gonna be from 1 to 5.
Okay.
Right?
I'll wait till we get all the weddings.
Yes.
But right now, Michaela and Zack is my favorite.
Whatever episode it is, 1 to 5, all the way to the last.
Hopefully
episode.
next week they show the rest of the weddings. I'm like, just get the weddings in there.
Stretching them out.
My gosh, y'all just really milking these episodes already. We just started. Like, I want to see all the weddings already so I can see how everybody reacts and if they like each other and if there's any type of instant connection.
And then get to the honeymoon and get to the real stuff.
I want to know when Zack get COVID though, because the previous, it's like, is he tested positive for COVID for the honeymoon? Are they not going to be able to go on the honeymoon? Or?
I don't know.
I'm like, just filming these shows during COVID is tricky. All right, y'all, tell us what y'all think of this episode. That's it for us. Relationship Talk with the Lloyds. Another review of season 13, Married at First Sight, episode 2.
Yep.
See y'all next time. Bye, y'all. He's all late with the piece. Like, come on, we gotta do that together. Bye, y'all. See y'all next time. Oh, my piece look. Bye, y'all.